Hey, what's going on, fragrance family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I've got 5 fragrances that I think are perfect for the upcoming spring months. So if you want to see what this list is all about, be sure and keep it right here. Welcome back. Like I said, my name is Tyler. This is my channel, Simply Fragrances, where we talk everything fragrance related. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure and hit that red subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love and support you've shown. So like I said, guys, I've got 5 fragrances that I'm absolutely so ready for the spring to get here. Man, I'm absolutely done with winter. I know you're saying, hey, this is winter. What are you doing a spring video for? Guys, I'm itching to get into these fragrances for the spring months. Now, realistically, can you wear any fragrance any time of the year? Yeah, you can. But there's something about these fragrances that they just have this spring vibe to them that make you think of a nice, beautiful spring day. Beautiful blue skies, birds chirping, trees are starting to come back into bloom, flowers are blossoming. I mean, it kind of invokes that springtime vibe. So I've got 5 fragrances that I think you're going to really like. So let's go ahead and get into the first one. All right, guys. So getting into the first fragrance, this should come as really no surprise. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's made so many of my videos, and for good reason. And I love barbershop fragrances. Like, they're one of my all-time favorite genres of fragrances, and this is one of my all-time favorite fragrances ever. Definitely in my top 3 favorite fragrances of all time. What am I talking about, guys? Coming from the house of Naughton and Wilson, this is Gravitas Pour Homme. And man, Dan really did a banger job on this, guys. This is phenomenal, guys. Absolutely delightful fragrance. It's bright, it's fresh, it's creamy. It is everything that you could want in a fragrance and more, at least in my opinion, especially if you're a barbershop fan. Now, if you guys are kind of afraid to dabble into, the barbershop fragrances, maybe you think, oh, it's a little too rich, maybe a little too rugged. This has taken that kind of barbershop DNA and really smoothed it out. You get this beautiful, creamy lavender in here, and you get this beautiful, creamy vanilla that's in the top, and then it's got this bright citrus up in the top, guys, and it's got some ambergris in here. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful fragrance, guys, and it's got some legs behind it. I get every bit of 8 to 10 hours, so well above average fragrance, guys. Absolutely sublime. If you guys like a barbershop style fragrance and you want to try it, definitely recommend it. And also, this just makes you think of spring. There's something about it. It's the citruses with the vanilla, the creamy lavender. It just makes you think of beautiful, beautiful spring days, guys. So Gravitas Pour Homme definitely had to make this list. All right, guys, so the next fragrance on the list also really shouldn't come as any surprise. I love this fragrance. I talk about it often. It's one of my favorite for the springtime, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. What fragrance am I talking about? Coming from the house of Amouage, this is Reflection Man, and put a little dent into this one as well, guys. This stuff is absolutely sublime. So amazing. There's something about this. It just makes you think of a nice, beautiful spring day, guys. It's got beautiful neroli in here. It's got some white florals, some musk in here. There is a bit of a creamy facet to it. It is just absolutely divine, guys. So good. Now, don't think of this as like a rugged man's fragrance, but there is a masculine quality behind this, guys. The house of Amouage, they do some amazing perfuming, guys, and this is no exception. So it makes me think of like a sophisticated kind of gentleman. Don't think of like barbershop, but just someone who's really got their stuff together, someone who knows what they want in life, guys. This stuff is so perfect for the spring months that we're about to come into. It is absolutely amazing. It takes that warm spring air and it comes alive on your skin, guys. This stuff dances off my skin. I get great performance and great projection. Amouage Reflection Man had to make this list. All right, guys, so moving right along with the list, this is also from one of my favorite houses. Absolutely love the stuff from Imaginary Authors, and this is one that really took me by surprise last year whenever I got this, guys. What my fragrance I'm talking about, this is the Soft Lawn, and this is the 2.0. It has been reformulated, but this stuff, man, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna read the notes off to you because I got them listed right here. I love that about it. So you get Linden Blossom Grapefruit, Laurel, ivy leaves, oak moss, vetiver, and then the imaginary note is fresh tennis balls. But what's really amazing about this, so I'm not the biggest vetiver fan. It has to be a really good vetiver in order for me to really get on board with it. It goes kind of weird on my skin if it's not done right. This one is done to perfection, guys. What you get off of this, you get a beautiful citrusy grapefruit in the opening, and then that vetiver kind of gives it this beautiful green facet, guys. It is absolutely gorgeous. Really good projection on this, guys. I'm getting at least an arm's length for the first hour and a half. Good performance. I get an all day's wear out of it. Very, very, very good, guys. It reminds you of a great springtime day, especially whenever stuff starts to really come back into bloom. The greenness that you get from this and the citruses up top. Guys, this is something, if you haven't got your nose on it, definitely recommend it, guys. It is just, it's sprinkled with, that grapefruit. It just like kind of almost like effervescent, if you almost bubbly. It is absolutely gorgeous, guys. The Soft Lawn 2.0. Okay, guys, so I know what you're thinking. I've done all niche so far. So, like, man, is there going to be anything on here from designer? I've definitely got you. And this is a certified cheapie. This is amazing, guys. So, coming from the house of Mont Blanc, this is Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. And this is one of my favorites from the house. If not, it might be my favorite. I don't know, guys. I go back and forth. But this stuff, it is so good. So, it takes that Invictus Aqua DNA, but it kind of spices it up a little bit. Like, it gives it this really fresh, almost like kind of like clean laundry vibe to it, while maintaining, that Invictus Aqua vibe to it. But this is just, it's so good, guys. It makes me think of a nice spring day right after it just rained. There's something about this. It's almost got like this mineral kind of vibe to it. It is just, it's so good, guys. It's got the amped up spices in here, so it doesn't smell exactly like Invictus Aqua. So if you have Invictus Aqua and you think, well, would this be, too redundant? I don't necessarily think so. I think Invictus Aqua, it kind of has its own stance. This one I do think is a bit more spicy, and it's got this kind of clean laundry vibe to it. That's really the best way to really describe it. It is just, man, it's so good. And for a freshie, guys, and for a cheap fragrance, we're talking all day long, guys. You can find a 100 ml bottle for under $45. I mean, if you shop it around just right, you might be able to find it for around $35. But super affordable. Great fragrance, guys. Good longevity. Honestly, for a freshie, I'm getting 6 to 8 hours. I mean, the projection is pretty solid for the first hour and a half. Super solid fragrance. Wife really loves it. It is an amazing springtime fragrance, guys. If you haven't got your nose on this, if you're new to the fragrance game, this is definitely one that I recommend. Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. So we're down to the last fragrance. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. Now, again, this is going to be designer, but this is going to be, a little bit of a step up, if you will. But this is nonetheless an amazing fragrance. This is honestly one of my favorite purchases of the year so far. We'll see, what the rest of the year holds. But I've already put a pretty solid dent into this because I wear it so much, guys. It's absolutely amazing. It does great in the cold, but I guarantee you in the spring with just a little bit, warmer temperatures, this is really going to sing off my skin. What am I talking about? From the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier, guys. This is Le Mont Le Beau, and this is the EDT. I haven't smelled the EDP yet, but me and Ross from TLTG, shout out to you, bro. We share very similar vibes on this. We both really enjoy this, and it's just a stellar fragrance, guys. It's got this coconut vibe in here that is just, it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. You get some beautiful vanillas in here, some sweetness. There's a freshness. It's almost got this tropical vibe to it, and it is a stellar fragrance, guys. This, oh man, sorry, I had to get a little whiff for myself. This has been my scent of the day for so many times already in the month of January, guys. It is just something that's so easy, so versatile. It's light. It's got this tropical vibe to it. There's coconut in there, some vanilla. It is something that it is so easy to reach for. Like, this is easy, done by, blind worthy in my opinion. I don't ever really recommend blind buying a fragrance, but honestly, I don't think that this would be too hard to pass on anyone's radar, guys. This is absolutely gorgeous. So, it's, on the pricier side. I think I got it for $75-$80, somewhere in there, but you're getting a lot of juice, one, and this stuff, for it being a more lighter, tropical style, it does have, kind of a blue style vibe to it, to where it can cut through, and it does have some legs behind it. I'm getting 8 to 10 hours off of this stuff, and the projection super solid for the first hour to hour and a half. My wife really loves this. It kind of reminds me of a beautiful spring day, guys. Absolutely gorgeous stuff, guys, from the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier. This is Le Beau. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that. Let me know what you thought of the list, guys. Are you ready for spring? I know I am. I'm so done with winter. It seems like, you know, the temperatures start to finally warm up, and then boom, we get hit with snow. We just had that last week, and temperatures are starting to rise again, and then boom, here Tuesday at the recording of this video, here in a couple days it's going to start snowing again. So man, I'm so ready for spring, and these fragrances, they just make you feel like spring in a bottle. So let me know what you thought of the list, guys. What are some of your favorite springtime fragrances to wear? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to catch you in the comments down there, guys. I'm going to catch you in the next video. And remember, if you love it, wear it.